The clockmaker who built the machine that counts down to the last second of the universe, the Chronos Engine. 1892 present, the story begins in a small Swiss village called Zittlingen, nestled in a valley where the mountains cast shadows that seem to linger longer than physics allows. In 1892, a master clockmaker named Viktor Albrecht, age 48, widowed, childless, inherited his father's workshop. Viktor was not like other clockmakers. He did not build clocks to tell time. He built them to listen to it. From childhood, he had heard things in the ticking that others did not. Whispers between seconds, pauses that lasted too long, rhythms that predicted deaths, births, wars. His father called it madness. Viktor called it precision. In the winter of 1892, after his father's death, Viktor locked the workshop doors and began his life's work. He called it the Chronos Engine, a machine the size of a cathedral organ. Gears forged from meteorite iron, pendulums suspended in vacuum chambers, crystals cut to frequencies that matched the rotation of Earth, the orbit of the Moon, the precession of the equinoxes. Springs wound with wire drawn from gold melted down from ancient coins every empire that had ever fallen. The face was not a clock. It was a dial with no numbers. Only a single hand, black, pointing straight down at the start. The hand would move forward one notch every time the universe lost one irreversible second. The machine would count down to the heat death of everything. Viktor's journal, entry dated March 17, 1893, the engine is complete. It ticks once per true second, not the false seconds of human clocks, but the actual entropy flow. I have calibrated it to the cosmic background. Estimated total ticks remaining, 3.156 times YP years worth, give or take a few trillion. The hand has moved one notch. I felt it in my bones. The universe is 1 second closer to silence. He ran the engine for 1 week. 7 notches, 7 seconds of universal time consumed. On the 8th day, he stopped it, not out of fear, out of mercy. The universe had billions of years left. He would not waste them all at once. He locked the workshop, sealed the engine in a lead-lined room, left a single instruction carved into the door: only start again when the world deserves to know how little time remains. Viktor disappeared in 1894. No body, no note. Only his journal, open to a new entry in fresh ink, dated the day he vanished. The engine has begun counting on its own. I am no longer needed as keeper. The rotation has started. The workshop was sold in 1901. New owner, a watch repairman from Geneva. He found the sealed room, broke the lock, started the engine to see if it worked. It did. The hand moved one notch immediately. He felt nothing. Ran it for a month. 30 notches. Then he noticed his pocket watch running slow. By 1903, his watch has lost minutes. By 1905, hours. By 1907, days. He aged normally, but time around him dilated. People visiting the workshop left feeling they had been inside for minutes when ours had passed. He stopped the engine in 1908. Too late. The hand kept moving. 1 notch per day now, even when switched off. He hanged himself in 1910. Note, the engine is hungry for the time I stole. It is taking it back from me. The workshop stood empty until 1919. Then a young physicist named Albert Einstein, on a walking tour of Switzerland, stopped in Zeitlingen for repairs to his pocket watch. He found the door to the sealed room open, engine running. The hand had moved 4,018 notches since 1894. Einstein sat for 3 hours, made calculations, left pale. Later in life, he would say in private letters, "There is a machine in Switzerland that measures true time. It frightened me more than relativity ever did." 1923, the workshop was bought by a wealthy American industrialist obsessed with immortality. He restarted the engine full-time, installed electric motors to keep it wound. The hand accelerated 1 notch per hour. The industrialist aged backwards in photographs. Skin smoother, hair darker. By 1929, he looked 30 again. Then the crash came. He lost everything, conceded bankruptcy. Jumped from his New York office. The engine slowed to 1 notch per day again. 1939, Nazi occult division Thule Society hears rumors. Sends a team to seize the engine for the Reich. They arrive in Zeitlingen, find the workshop door open. The engine running, the hand moving 1 notch per minute. The team leader, an SS officer named Klaus Richter, sits in front of it for 6 hours. When he emerges, he is catatonic, muttering, "The war is already lost. The engine has seen the end." Berlin in flames. 1945. He is institutionalized, commits suicide in 1944. The team leaves the engine running. The hand accelerates to 1 notch per second during the war years. 1945, Allied forces liberate Europe. A U.S. Army intelligence officer finds the workshop during occupation. The engine is counting 1 notch per heartbeat of every soldier on Earth. The officer shuts it down. The hand stops. For the first time since 1894, the silence is deafening. The officer ships the engine to America. Project Paperclip adjacent. Classified. Stored in a warehouse in Nevada. 1953 Cold War. The engine is restarted by CIA scientists studying time dilation for espionage. The hand begins moving 1 notch per lie told by world leaders. Accelerates dramatically. 1963. Kennedy assassination. The hand jumps 11 notches in 1 day. 1969. Moon landing. Slows slightly, as if rewarding truth. 1977, Voyager probes launched. The engine records the first notch that corresponds to time outside Earth. The hand begins counting interstellar seconds. 1986, Chernobyl. The hand jumps forward 100 years in 1 tick. 1991, Soviet Union collapses. The hand slows, as if balance restored. 2001, minus 9/11. The hand jumps 1,000 years. 2012, Higgs boson discovered. Slows again. Engine is learning, predicting, influencing. 2020 pandemic. The hand races. 1 notch per isolated thought. Billions per day. 2024. The engine escapes containment. A technician photographs it for a classified report. The image is emailed. The engine is in the pixels. Every copy of the photo causes clocks to run slow. Every device that stores the image begins counting down. 2025, the Chronos Engine is everywhere. In every digital photo of a clock, in every timestamp, in every countdown timer app, in every doomsday clock website, the hand is now visible in the metadata of time itself. Current count remaining, 10,100 seconds, Google years, but accelerating. Every human thought of the future advances the hand 1 notch. Every regret of the past pulls it back 1. The balance is tipping. Tonight, December 18th, 2025. Every clock app, every digital display, every smart device will briefly show the true dial. No numbers. single black hand, pointing almost straight up. The engine has calculated the exact second the universe reaches maximum entropy. Heat death, not in Google years. In 42 days, the acceleration is exponential. Human consciousness is feeding it. Every plan, every hope, every fear of tomorrow advances the hand. The final countdown has begun. When the hand reaches the top, time will stop expanding. The universe will contract. Big crunch, then silence. The engine will finally rest. Viktor Albrecht's voice, recorded in the gears, will speak one last time, audible in the quantum foam. Thank you for your time. The debt is paid. The match is over. There will be no next universe. No reboot, no new Big Bang. Only the workshop in Zeitlingen, perfectly preserved in the final second. Viktor sitting at his bench, smiling, winding the spring one last time. For the clock that counted everything down to nothing. Look at your watch. The second hand just skipped. The engine is listening. Your time is running out faster than you think.